Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsie and I'm so excited to share this video with y'all. For those that don't know me, I am a hairstylist and a mama. I have a daughter that is 15 months old. I have a little girl. For those that don't know me, my name is Kelsie and I am a hairstylist, a mama. My husband and I have a precious little baby girl, Zoe K, who is 15, almost 16 months old. And I have been wanting to film this video for a while now. I love helping friends and clients and anybody who wants to know some kind of baby faves and essentials that you need. I know that it's so overwhelming and so confusing, especially when you're first having a baby, what some essentials are. So that's what I'm here to show you. These are kind of from 0 to 12 month favorites. So what I felt was really essential that first year. And these are all suggestions and recommendations. This is stuff that worked for us. I always love to hear y'all's recommendations as well. So if there's something you really enjoyed, leave it in the comments below. I will film another video for kind of 1 to 2 year old, or maybe even that middle ground. I know there's such a big change from kids when they're like a year old till toddler at like 1.5 years. So I can definitely kind of split up maybe the next video. So this video might be a little bit long, so grab a snack, grab a tea. This is also really a great if you are expecting or have a friend that's expecting, somebody in your life that maybe needs some suggestions for their registry. I will link as much as possible below. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out on Instagram. Make sure you're following me over there. I do have a ton of highlight tabs the first year and now that I had some favorites. So I have a little bubble with Zoe's favorites. That's one of my highlight tabs. I am going to jump right in. I'm gonna kind of start in doing categories-ish, so bear with me. I'm gonna kind of do kind of electronic-y stuff first. So the first thing that one thing I gotta start with is the Hatch. So this is a light, but it also is a sound machine with a baby light. So rather than having two separate things, it's in one. It's awesome because you can control it from your phone. My husband and I really don't do that much because they have the controls on here. We pretty much keep it on like the wave. There's like the tropical, there's the raindrops, there's twinkle twinkle little star. So Zoe still has this in her room. We actually put this on our registry and got it. But then we also purchased another one over time. That's how much we love it. I believe it's about like $55, $59, but it's like such a great purchase. And I feel like they'll have this in their room for a long time. Plus, if you're planning future babies, you could definitely use that again. So this is our camera that we use for Zoe. So this is the infant optics camera. Now we did use at first the Baby Sense, and that's probably about like half the price of this. That was like the first camera we got. I think I had gotten that recommendation from a friend, and we loved that Baby Sense camera. Super affordable. The only thing though with that is it wasn't as clear of an image on here when we were watching her. It still worked though. Actually, the only reason we got another one is because we were letting Zoe play with this one day, not even thinking that it could break, and the Baby Sense one broke. So we did end up switching to this one. It's the infant optics one. Really like it though, super clear image. You can actually like arrow up and down on this. And my husband and I both like to pick the cameras that aren't on Wi-Fi. We would rather have it on here rather than our phone. We just felt like it was a little bit safer. So both of those cameras though, Baby Sense and infant optics. Baby Sense, I believe, is about half the price of this infant optics one. I think this is about like 170, where maybe Baby Sense was like 60-ish, 70-ish, I think. So you can always price check those. This is a little owl that has been a lifesaver. So this has been amazing. This little owl we got because I was looking for something that we could like bring in the car or to the stroller, and it's literally been a lifesaver. So literally all you do is click. So you can hear it. It changes it about it's like 3 or 4 settings, but It's nice because it's a portable sound machine, so when you go on a stroller ride, you go in the car, and Zoe still absolutely loves this. We still use this every day. So to me, this is an essential because it goes with us everywhere. We still use it. It is awesome. It's off Amazon for like 10 or 11 bucks. It's so worth it. I love getting this for people too as a gift because it's something they might not expect and they end up really enjoying it. So another owl. We have a whole owl family. This owl, I need to put new batteries in so well, you can kind of see the lights. It lights up a little bit. When she was an infant, we used this all the time. We would actually like put the stars to the wall at night and she would watch all the stars move, and my husband and I would move it around, especially in the middle of the night when we were waking up with her a lot. This was like her favorite thing to get her back to bed, and it has sound. So this one isn't as essential as this one maybe, but this owl helped us so much with something that just could kind of get her mind off everything and kind of get her like in her own little world to go to sleep. And this is really cute. This is a really good present idea. The little binky she likes is the Nub. So we have multiple of these. Oh, I have the unicorn in here too. Okay, so we have uni, we have giraffe, and then we have a puppy too. These are really nice because she still enjoys having it kind of like rest on her chest. I think the Nub is awesome. I know it's hard on your registry because you probably don't know what they're gonna like, and it's so true. You don't even know if they're gonna take a pacifier. And if they do, they might take 3 or 4 tries of different brands. So I know the Avent ones are really popular. I put a bunch of different ones on my registry. She just didn't really take to them at all. And like I said, it took about until 6 months until we actually flew on a plane for her to take the Paci. So these are the ones she likes, and they're just so cute, and I know so many people that their kids love these. But my suggestion would be put a couple different ones on your registry, or order or have a couple extras just in case you really need one at one moment and they're not taking one of them. Maybe you could try a different few of them. So I'm gonna move on to teethers. So I have so many different teethers right here. A couple favorite ones. This one was from the brand Little Chew. They're on Instagram. She had one that was like a cute little bunny. She used that one all the time. And she cut teeth pretty early on, so we just had so many different teethers. And that is something too that I would put on your registry that maybe some people don't think about, is it's just so nice to have those handy so you don't have to be ordering them or running to Target to get them when you need them. So we have the Little Chew. We had a bunch of these Little Chew ones. She had these. This Nuby one is super popular. This is like the pink one. There's a little blue one too. But these are really good for them to chew on. And this is also one of them that you can put in the refrigerator and get cold and then give them to them to suck on. So just a bunch of different teethers. We have so many of them. So amazing to have, especially when their poor little mouths hurt and you just need to kind of switch different toys to see what they'll like. Another thing is the banana toothbrush. If y'all haven't heard of this or seen this, it's just like the cutest little thing. So it is a teether. They can chew on it and teeth on it, but it also kind of preps before they're getting teeth. You can kind of rub onto their gums. It's kind of like brushing their gums. It just gets them really used to almost using a toothbrush too. So this was definitely a must, and some people think it's kind of silly, and I just feel like it's just such a good toy. Another one that I have that I forgot to get downstairs was Sophie the giraffe. That is also one of her favorites to teeth with. It's about yay big, and it's also squeaky. It kind of looks like a dog toy. She loved Sophie, so that was another fave that we had. And then this was one of these that you put this onto the stroller and it hangs down, and they also can like chew on these if they need to, and it's like a little rattle, so you can put these in their car seat or on the stroller. It's really nice to have those. Okay, and on to nails. So when they're an infant, oh my gosh, especially when they're just fresh and brand new, it is so nerve-wracking to cut their little nails. So this nail Frida is awesome just to have on hand, especially if they have a little corner that you need to file. These were just good to have, especially for corners. When they're first born, their nails are so thin too. You have to be really careful with them. So I really liked having these just on hand in the diaper bag and extra. I am gonna film kind of like a diaper bag essential video as well. So the other thing that is just phenomenal to have, this is off Amazon. Same thing, not very expensive. I did not know about this for, I think my whole pregnancy. I think I first heard about it at the end of my pregnancy and I ended up ordering it. So it basically tells you which color head that you need to put on the nail file, and you can turn it on, you can hear it, and you can actually like put it to your skin and you can feel like it doesn't hurt at all. But it's nice because you can actually go through and file the nails with this. And it tells you, like I said, it says 0 to 3 months, maybe you need to use the green or the blue. Like it gives a whole instruction manual in the little box. And all you do is file their nails with this, and you can file their toes with this. And then it tells you to go to the other side. You can go to the opposite side. And it's really good for like the corners of their nails too. And then when you're trying to go like shorter with the nail too, it makes it so much easier. So to be honest, this is like the only thing I use for Zoe's nails. I don't even use clippers with her nails. What's nice is the Frida baby does have the clippers where it has like the guard there. You can get those. I just feel like this is so much safer and it's so quick and easy to do. So most of the time I put her up in her high chair and I do her nails and then her toes at the same time so I can get it both done. And I feel like when they're little, you're doing them all the time. And then I feel like around a year old, I was able to kind of like go longer stretches without doing her nails. So that's one of my favorite little gadgets that I feel like some people might not know about too. Okay, let's talk about food too. I love the Munchkin brand of everything. They have so many cute like Munchkin things. There's this little cup too. And then the purple Munchkin cup. This Sippy Cup's awesome. It's the 360 cup, so you can literally flip it and the water doesn't come out. They actually have to like suck on this to get the water out. So this cup is awesome. Multiple of them. Just make sure when you wash, this is something we learned. When you wash, when you take this off, we had no idea. This thing comes off and it's so much easier to clean that way. So make sure when you wash this thing, that's what you do. But they're so great to have. You can keep an extra with you at all times. It really makes it easy for them to drink out of there. I also love the Munchkin plates. It's just a really good brand. They also have the circular ones. We have those as well. And then they have a bunch of cute little spoons, forks. We have a bunch of those. Another option for silverware, and I kept the packaging of it actually. It's the Ryan and Rose Cutie Utensil. And it comes with 2 of them, and it's this really kind of soft, flexible material. And on this side, there is spoon, and this teaches them to use a fork. And Zoe still really likes eating with this. She's kind of moved on to using like more of one of those small forks, and I'll talk about that in kind of the next video of what she's using now. This is a really good transitional piece to use, so we love that. Another thing that's awesome is this little Munchkin snack container. So it's really nice because they can just put their hand in here and grab the snacks. This is awesome to have. We have 2 or 3 of these, and this is what I always recommend friends. Put this on your registry too, because you don't really know you need it until you need it, and then it's really helpful. The little teether crackers by Happy Baby, you can break those up and put them in here, or you could put puffs in here, anything like that. It's just really nice to have. And then the Bumkins, is that what it's called? Bumkins. We have a bunch of these. These are off Amazon. You can get them in packs. I do like the bibs that have the little flap right here for everything to fall into. It's like the silicone ones. Zoe just really doesn't like those around her neck at all. I think because they're heavier and they feel like kind of like, I don't know. They just don't give her enough space, I think. I think these she likes because she can move freely in them, and she doesn't like anything that makes her feel like too tight like that. Restricting, there we go. Nothing too restricting. This Bumkins is awesome because you can actually, once they're done eating, you can just take your little scrubber brush or whatever in the sink, scrub it, and then put it on the drying rack like that to dry. We have a bunch of these, and then every couple days once I do her laundry, I throw them in the laundry too. But it's nice, you can actually like really scrub them too in the sink, let them dry, and then use them when you need to. Now, I really, and most everybody that follows me on Instagram that had seen my food making journey, is when she started eating purees, I was making everything with my baby Brezza. This thing is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I still have a little water in it too. This is my baby Brezza. I would make applesauce, pears, I would mix everything in together, carrots, sweet potatoes. I made everything with this. I would just get like a sweet potato and peel everything off, wash it, chop it up, And what's nice about this baby Brezza machine is it steams it and blends it for you all in one machine. So it is so handy and awesome to have. And then it also comes with, I think, about 3 or 4 of these, and we never bought more of them. If you need it on the go, you can just kind of pour it in here. Like say you need some applesauce on the go, you can just kind of pour it in here, zip it up. They can have that as a snack. And then you can just wash it when you get back home, like especially if you need to take these out to dinner with you or something, or even around the house. Now, for the most part though, I would put it in small containers, and when she was really starting her purees and everything, I would just make like, you know, a bunch of squash, a bunch of sweet potato, a bunch of apple pear sauce type stuff, and then just take it out when we were ready to eat. Sometimes I did make it like completely fresh right then, so I didn't even have to put it away. It just kind of depended on the day, but I would food prep and meal prep for her all the time. I still like to make applesauce out of this though, because it's just really easy. This is definitely something that really helped our lives, and I did not put that on my registry. I didn't really know about it at that time. You learn so much throughout your journey. When your baby's even born, you're like, oh, I'm gonna order this off Amazon. Or like, there were so many moments where my husband and I'd be like, oh, this is gonna make life easier, let's order this. So you're gonna have moments like that. And the baby Brezza, I didn't really know about. So that is something you could put on your registry, but we ended up just kind of ordering it when that time came. Zoe did eat more purees. I don't think we started really until about 6 months. I kind of waited a little closer to the 6-month mark. We probably could have started at 5 months. I just felt really comfortable at 6. We use that baby Brezza forever. And a book that goes well with it is the top 100 baby purees. And I did put this on my registry, and I love that this gives you so many puree options, and it gives you so many suggestions that work well together. Apple and pear with cinnamon, like really simple recipes. Really loved this. It gives you 7 to 9 months, 9 to 10 months. Just really good, some suggestions. So like I said, I will be linking as much of this as I can. So I want you guys to get kind of the best baby registry set up, or all your must-haves for first baby, second baby, for a friend, anybody. I want this to kind of help you to get all the things that you really need to get, and to make life easier so you can enjoy each moment with your baby. For baby books, these books are awesome. These are the Baby Touch and Feel. We probably have almost this whole series of these. I love these. What's really nice is they're small, so they're easy for them to hold. And then they're awesome because they have such pretty pictures. Like this, you can do like, it's an actual touch and feel book. It's like shiny, orange. So these have been awesome. There's so many. This is the farm colors, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. I think there's like specific ones too, like a dinosaur one, and like so many insects. So we probably don't have the whole collection, but close to a lot of them. I just try to pick them up whenever I see them. A lot of the times they're at Target, but I have seen them at like Marshall's and TJ Maxx in their book section. But yeah, they're literally $5.99, and they will learn so much from these too, because you can sit there and read and go yellow or button and circle. And so these are really good to have. The farm one's so cute. Little piggy and dogs. And so Zoe loves these. She still plays with them all the time, but kind of little books when they're about that first, first year, I feel like the little books really help too. So another thing that Zoe really loved when she was about, I feel like about 3 or 4 months, she was really into these bath books. And they're nice because they're, soft and they can chew on them, but not as much in the bath. Like, yeah, she did take them in the bath, but she loved having these just playing. Like when she was like playing on the floor, or in her bouncer or in her swinger, whatever. She just loved having these. So that was really cute and fun. While we're on books, this is a really good book that's your baby's first year. This is also good, like if you're not a big reader and you just kind of want to like pick chapters of it, it's really nice because you can actually go to like 3 month or 5 month, and you can actually kind of read exactly what you want to go in and read. They talk about baby carriers, backpacks, colds and flu, baby movement, development, swings and playpens. Like this is such a good guide to even look stuff up in, but it is a really good read. So I do recommend this. It's nice to have on hand for you, your partner, whoever. It's just like a really good one to have. continuing on, this is where you can dry everything that you're washing. And this is nice, this grass patch, we actually had 2 of these side by side. And I do think now they make these in clear, which I think is really cool. This thing is cool looking. Everybody kind of thinks it's like a succulent or something. Nope, that's for the baby's bottles to dry. So we did use the Dr. Brown's bottles, and what's nice is after you wash them, you can dry them here. You can put whatever you need here. Even after we like washed little teething toys and stuff, we would like put them here to dry. And then we got also the matching trees, tree limbs that you could put nipples on to dry from the bottles, anything that you need to here. This was great to have, so we had 2 of those set up. We don't have this set up anymore because I nursed Zoe her full first year, a little bit over her year, like 12.5 months, probably right under the 13-month point. And then she stopped taking bottles after that because she was just really used to nursing, and I pumped and saved a large stash. So she did take bottles when I was at work and everything. But towards the end there, she got pretty used to either nursing or eating real foods. So she just didn't want anything to do with a bottle. She does not take a bottle anymore. She doesn't have any milk at all besides yogurt and cheese. Pediatrician had told us as long as she's just having a cheese and a yogurt a day, which she loves, that is absolutely perfect and very actually normal. I do put a little bit of whole milk now that they want them to have whole milk. I can put whole milk in her oatmeal and she eats it and really likes it. So, or I'll put it in sweet potatoes or something. So yeah, we don't really have this set up anymore. And like I said, I'll talk about that more probably in the next video of kind of like now what she's eating and doing and everything. But this is so essential that first year, and these are not very expensive. So I would suggest, if you're going to be going through a lot of bottles and everything, maybe have 2 of these. That really helped us having 2, so we didn't have to like squeeze everything onto one thing. And then if you're going to be traveling or pumping at work or anything, this is the on-the-go one, and this portable thing really helped me, especially if you're traveling. It comes with the 2 cleaner brushes as well, and then the small grass patch. Also, if you need to wash a binky, or like I said, wash their teething toys, anything, you can put it on this to dry, and then you can just close it on up. So especially if you're gonna be washing bottles when you're at work, this is really good to have. Or if you're going on a trip, just bring this. It has everything you need in it. This was our normal sponge bottle cleaner. This was our normal bottle cleaner that we would use at home, and we had 2 or 3 of them, and it just suctions. I believe this is, yep, this is Munchkin too. So it just suctions, really easy. My husband was the best bottle washer, thank goodness for him. He was like, he would wash bottles like no other. For y'all that follow me on Instagram, you probably remember all the videos I would take of him just washing all my breast pump parts and all the bottles. He was a pro at that. He would wash everything, I would sanitize and do the steaming and boiling and everything of everything. So we made a good team. Okay, this is probably one of the most confusing products to parents, but once you use it, it is the easiest thing. So this is the nose Frida, and yes, you might think it's gross before you have a baby, but once you have a baby, you're like, nope, it works amazing and it helps. Normally in the hospital, they give you the little bulb that really, I felt only worked like very early on. And then after that, this thing is amazing and it's so easy to clean and sanitize. So all you do is you put your mouth on here, and then you put this up to your baby's nose, and then you just suck into it, and it just goes in here. So it's not gross by any means. If you're not feeling it, or your partner's not feeling it, you know, you can use the bulb thing, but this just works so good. I'm so glad we got this. We still use this to this day. Like I said, super easy to clean. And when your babies can't breathe and you need to get something out of their nose, this is kind of the only thing I feel like right away that relieves it instantly too. But there might be something else that somebody else thinks works just as good, but this has been this has been amazing. So we love the nose Frida. So I have this packed away since I'm not using it currently. Like I said, I nursed Zoe till about like 12 and a half, 13 months. And this boppy was a lifesaver. I put it on my registry, and my friend that got it for my registry just said, I use this so much with my daughter that I was so excited to see it on your registry because I know how helpful it was. And this is by far my most favorite thing to get my friends and clients. Most of the time, I feel like at least the last like probably 4 or 5 baby showers I've been to, this is like my present to them with like a bunch of other things. I love to go all out for people, but like I love getting them this because I know how much I loved it and I used it. We literally used it every single day. I probably never nursed her without it, besides if we had to do like a quick nursing and we were out in public or something, but use this all the time. I highly, highly recommend this if you're planning on nursing. It can sit back in it too. Some people have the Boppy Lounger. That's great as well, but this really is awesome if you're planning on nursing, and you can prop them up in it if you want. But that lounger I've heard is awesome too. We didn't have it, but that definitely would work too if you want them to kind of like lay back in that. And then this was my cute nursing cover that I love. So it's the Itsy Ritzy one, and you just put this over your head here. Can put baby under here to nurse. We used this probably until like Zoe was like 9 months, and then we were at a restaurant. This is how we knew we were done with the nursing cover. We were at a restaurant and I'm nursing her and talking to our friends, and Zach's right here, and all of a sudden here my head is out of here, and then Zoe pops out of here while I'm nursing her and put her little head out like she was a little groundhog. And we just all just stopped and died laughing because I was like, well, I think she is a little past having this little cover over her. So then it just became easier at that point, like not to use it and just, you know, do whatever you're comfortable with at that point. So I just kind of would always have like a sweater on hand, or my, you know, a swaddle blanket to go over my shoulder, or whatever you're comfortable with. You can go all out there and have it out. That's life. So you gotta feed your baby. This is awesome to have in your diaper bag, just with you at all times if you want it. Some people don't even like nursing covers, and that's okay. At least there's so many places now too that are awesome little areas, like in airports and everything, that they make really accessible, which I like. Then Skip Hop. Okay, I love the Skip Hop item because this was so nice to have. So this is actually like that little activity center, and Zoe loved laying on this and looking up at everything. And we would actually take a lot of like the toys down and let her play with them too. This is awesome to have some sort of activity center. My friend that I was helping her with her registry too, she had this really cute, like little, almost like a ball pit type one too, that looked really neat, and I hadn't seen that one. So this one was from Bye Bye Baby. You can just type in activity, you know, play, what are they actually called? A play activity gym, something like that. We also had like a little owl. Actually, I have the owl of it. I had a little owl. We have this one that's like an owl like this that lays flat, and it's pretty big, and it's for like a tummy time mat. So you could put like, type in like a tummy time mat, whatever registry you're doing, or if you're looking for a gift like this for a friend and they don't have it on their registry, that would be a fun gift. And then it had this come with it, which actually when Zoe was just, you know, even a couple weeks old, I would lay her down and I would kind of move this up and move this to the side, move this down, and I would wait for her eyes to follow it. And it really helped. I feel like she was really aware from the second she came out. Like, she is such a aware, busy child. And I feel like when we started doing all this, it really just helped her eye coordination and her focus. And we would do that kind of activity once a day. And this came with the mat, and it's the Skip Hop tummy time mat. And it's a little owl that's laid out. I had that packed away, or else I would have brought that out, but I'm gonna link it if I can find it. I hope I can. If not, I'll find something similar that was really awesome to have. It was just kind of something we added into our routine that was a part of our activities to really help eye coordination, and it was just something fun to practice tummy time and rolling and all that good stuff. I love the DockATot. So my mom got Zoe this DockATot. This is the one from 0 to, what did they say, 0 to like 9 months on it. My mom got Zoe this marble DockATot before she was even born. I really wanted the marble one. She literally slept in this pretty much every single night up until she was about, I think it was right around that 9-month point, and then we decided we should order the toddler one, which is like the 9-month plus. She just loves this so much that we felt like, okay, we need to order the toddler one too for her to have even longer. So she still loves to sleep in that toddler one in her crib or in her pack and play. She just loves it. She was not a baby that liked to be swaddled. Like I said, she doesn't like to be restricted by any means. So she never wanted to be swaddled. We never swaddled her, but she loved this DockATot. What's really nice about this DockATot is it actually fits in the Halo bassinet, and that's what we used with her the first about 3 months. And this was awesome that it fit in there because I could put this in the bassinet and then have the Halo still kind of bed level. And I would definitely do that again. I always think of the things now that it's like, would you use the same product, or would you try something else? Or did you feel like that was efficient or made life, you know, simpler and easier? Or did the baby like it? But each baby is so different, you really don't know. But Zoe loves the DockATot. This one's the regular size, and then she has the toddler size. Loves both of them. And one thing I would recommend, especially when they're like little, is this DockATot, like this cover was the one that came with it, the marble one. We did order a white cover too, to have 2 covers, because there is times in the middle of the night if, you know, they go through their diaper or something and anything gets on here, it's just so much easier that you can just put on a new DockATot cover rather than like have to put blankets down and everything. You know, it's just handy to have. Yeah, this is the handy dandy DockATot that we love. I think I have everything. I have so much stuff in front of me, so I'm just hoping that I chatted about everything. If I didn't, I'll make sure to link it down below. Make sure you check all the links. Feel free to reach out, message me if you have any questions. Let me know if this is helpful to you and if you enjoyed this video and you'd like more videos like this. I will definitely be filming a lot more fun mamahood content, so let me know what y'all would like to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and everybody that is subscribed, love y'all. Thank you for the love and support always. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.